He's going to throw the rear uppercut, so he's going to drive off his rear hip. Elbow comes to the middle, rear hand up. Follow it with a hook, step out and cross, and then hit that liver shot. So up and down the body, going to the head, getting the hands out, step out and liver shot. The important bit on the rear uppercut is the knee drive, the leg drive, combined with the shoulder shrug, combined with the elbow going to center line to really power that uppercut. So rear uppercut, hook, step on the cross, liver shot. It's important to step on the cross because you take your head off of line, you get a better angle to attack the liver. Uppercut hook. One more time, because Tommy likes his combo. Close range, we're head to head, toe to toe. Brilliant. That's round number 1, so standard close range uppercut. Round number 2, we're going to go with the Bolo uppercut, which is an uppercut made famous by Filipino boxers, based off using a particular type of knife to cut sugarcane is the traditional explanation. But basically a Bolo is an uppercut that drops backwards and down before it's thrown up. So it's got a lot of power. And it's mainly used against an opponent who is crouching or underneath your punches. And you throw it at a slightly long distance. Now the danger is obviously if Tommy drops his hand away from his head, he's open to a hook. So you have to make sure that they're in a position where they can't really easily throw a counter. They're kind of in this defensive shell maybe. Then you can lift them up with the Bolo. Really powerful punch off the rear hand generally. So for that one we're going to go double jab. So I start to duck, then Bolo. This is a massive, powerful uppercut. It's almost kind of what Canelo did in his most recent fight where he caught Billy Joe with that kind of uppercut. Billy Joe was ducking into it and combined with that kind of, he did drop his hand away and back down if you watch it, into the side of the head and cracked his orbital bone. But that is Canelo, so edge on a little bit. 2 jabs to get them ducking. Bolo. Tommy kept that tidy. I don't want it that tidy. I want you to think of a big circle. So it goes from your head and you kind of dip and this hand drops away backwards and then comes up. It's a finisher. It's not something you start a fight with. You're going to get countered. It's when you've got their head down and they're off position and their hands are not in a good spot, you can really bury that punch underneath. Double jab. Bolo. And it should have a fair bit of power on it. One more time, round number 2, double jab. Yes, nice, powerful punch. Round number 3 is a corkscrew uppercut. So generally the uppercut is a vertical, like this, because we don't want to compromise our guard. But on occasion, if we're down, we're going for an uppercut that comes up at 45 degrees, ends up with our palm up. It's called a corkscrew uppercut. Typically used when you slip inside of a jab. So Tommy goes jab, I jab him back, he slipping turns his shoulders, keeping this rear hand up so there's no space. And then up with that uppercut. It's a nice shot. Obviously takes some skill to throw, maybe not suitable for beginners, but for more intermediate advanced people, especially people with long arms, slip their jab, stay low, and then corkscrew this uppercut up through leg up. Jab, slip inside, follow it with a cross and a hook, and again, jab, slip to the inside, corkscrew. Lovely corkscrew uppercut, just pops their head up nicely. You can follow up with a cross over the top. Jab, step inside. Great combination. So those are 3 variations off of standard uppercut.